De Grigley gives you the ability to look at the world as an artist. De Grigley delivers it in a different way. This school, within 9 months, will transform your life. You're not only going to be happy, but you're going to be wealthy. You're going to learn from the masters. You will be a phenomenal stylist, and you'll look at the world as an artist.
Discover the De Grigley difference at degrigley.com.
Welcome back to In My Opinion. I think it was either yesterday or the day before that Jerry Sandusky did an interview.
Oh boy.
That was really weird.
Scary
What made it
weird.
so weird to
Did you
me?
guys hear it?
Yeah, I did. What made it so weird to me is he, Bob Costas actually asked him directly a question, and his answer was, well, I really enjoy boys. I enjoy little boys, which was...
After the long pause.
Yeah,
all the long pauses freaked me out.
This
It's
is
usually
a-
when you're pausing,
You're thinking.
And that's what you came up with when you were
My favorite part is, I don't even know if they aired this part. I was listening to this on radio, but he said, certainly I didn't seek every youngster out to for sexual relations. I mean, essentially he.
It sounded like I did some.
I did some, but just
them.
not all of them. Come on, cut me some slack. I'm not sexually
there is no
aroused
slack
by
to
young
be cut.
boys.
I'm sorry.
There is no slack to cut, and I think Penn State should really suffer for this because this thing is epic proportion.
Should Penn State, the school,
I think
suffer
academically it should not suffer, but the thing is, the football program brings in the vast majority of money, and the football program knew. Joe Paterno and everybody under him knew what was going on.
Yeah.
That
And they
football
covered
program
it.
should suffer. I'm sorry that it generates $50 billion or $1 million a year or whatever at the cost of 20
A
or more
culture
boys.
and a culture of-
a culture of a cult.
A culture of, that's kind of...
Yeah, that they would cover that up to the to probably the political level, definitely the
Yes.
municipal police level,
Yes.
maybe
Right.
even the state
Yeah.
And
police
for
level.
so long, like that's.
And
for
the district
that's an
attorney
issue in itself to
disappeared.
cover up.
Yeah,
Right.
because you know what, when I'm
He's
looking
dead.
at McQueary, I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
give me a break.
now again, all of us can say what we would do in a situation. We don't know exactly what we would do, but I think that whether, if you left after upon viewing, as he said, of, seeing Sandusky raping a 10-year-old in the shower,
Raping him.
if he stopped it, reported it, okay. But if you left a child
If you
in
left
a
that
presence,
kid there,
there, and I know any psychologist will be able to say, we have, and I don't know all the terms of this, but, when we witness things, the more people that witness a crime, less likely people are, there's an inverse relationship to more people seeing a crime, less people will report it, and then, there's this thing that may happen in your mind, it's like, I can't believe, what I'm seeing, so there's a sense of normal, it's just weird things.
Yeah.
no, that was a fear of power.
But just the fact, and this is why I do think that Penn State should definitely, have things harshly dealt with, was because how are you going to then allow him to literally be able to be there at the next Saturday's game? I did not understand that. I was like, how is he going to be able to be at the whatever that next Saturday's game was?
How do you look at that man that you just saw raping a 10-year-old boy and not beat the hell out of him?
Exactly.
you know,
Like,
I mean,
what
I
if
don't
one of
know.
your kids? What if
Oh my
one of your
gosh.
boys?
Mother of 2 sons here, I'm just saying.
Exactly. I'm a mother of a boy. Like,
Yeah.
somebody come and touch my child.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
see
and
the
you
other
don't
side.
protect him?
Your blood
Yeah,
starts to
you
boil.
know?
And then there's
Yeah, just the thought
there's
of
the
it.
element that they were underprivileged. They were not protected because they were underprivileged.
And I
kids.
quit.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No. Now, another thing is like, so how many cover-ups there is in that table?
Oh, it's
like,
gotta be
I cover
huge.
you, I will cover you.
Do
you know, it's
Jerry
kinda like-
Sandusky was
was there a deal made of
defense-
some sort?
He was
Exactly.
a defense.
They
Oh,
have to.
absolutely.
They
He was
have
a
to have
defensive
a-
genius. He never coached anywhere else.
Yes.
Somebody would have taken him and said, "I want
Iconic.
him as my,
Iconic.
as
He was
my
iconic.
head coach." They
Yeah.
were like, "No."
Well, guys, unfortunately, we could probably talk about that for
Yes, we could.
Yeah, we
for
could.
a whole show. But on a much lighter note, the holidays are coming, and we get tons of stuff from different companies. And most recently, we received a book called The Elf Off the Shelf, which I don't know if you all are familiar with The Elf on the Shelf. It's kind of a classic book, Christmas book. It's a story about an elf, and the book comes with an elf. And the elf, the parent moves the elf around the house throughout the holiday season. And the idea is that the elf is watching you and reports back to Santa Claus.
It's
And
a little bit freaky to
it's
me.
a little creepy.
It's a little
It is.
creepy,
I
I'm
know.
not going to lie.
The
I'm not
story
gonna
is
lie. But I
really
got your point.
sweet. Yeah, it's a sweet story. The original story is really sweet.
That's
This
not
is
sweet.
the elf off the shelf, and this elf gets into lots of trouble, and he gets into the liquor cabinet, and he does all kinds of crazy stuff. But this book is for the parents. There's a new
Clearly.
trend. And we know the go the F to sleep story. There's a new trend in these parenting stories. So what, I mean, is this just fun and lighthearted and, you know, parents need to laugh?
So these are just for the
Or
parents.
it's, the idea of it is that it's just for the parents. But I know this book, because I have the Elf on the Shelf book, looks the same.
I was getting ready to ask you
Yeah.
if it's laid out
Yeah, it's
colors.
pretty much. Yeah,
you know,
it's pretty
it looks
much
like
looks
the same thing.
same. So
Where a kid would be confused and be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm scarred."
Right.
I know.
right. So like, what is this new trend?
I think that we're growing up, as in like us people who are over 20, you know, who have our own
like me.
children. Not like you, Gina.
I'm only
You know,
19.
where we kind of grew up, and you know, we kind of came of age when they're turned. You know, things are more sitcom-y. There was more like, I don't know. We grew up with Saturday Night Live and all these different
like,
shows
so
that
everything was made
parodies,
fun of.
things are made fun of. So now here we are. We had children, so I wouldn't be surprised if we had a Night Before Christmas remade to a parody, because that's just kind of where we are as far as our growth. And then you got all these different kind of crazy shows that people spoof things all the time in living color, you know, I mean, all these different shows you grew
A
up
parody
on. You
of
know?
The Night Before Christmas, that could be fun.
See, I think
Copyright.
it's unfortunate that Jill and Alika are not here today, because I think that the two of them,
They
I
would've
think
gone.
I think Jill would be like, yeah, these books are awesome.
Right.
I think Alika would be like, no, as parents,
I know,
it's
right.
the most
No,
important
yeah.
job in the world
Because,
to not be
because
made fun
I
of.
grew up in the woods,
Yes.
and we take care
She's
of
gonna
our
watch
little
this and
ones.
she's gonna
I
be
know.
like, oh my
hey, Alika, we grew up in the woods, and mother bears don't do that. Yeah, I love Alika. I love her.
But I do think also that like there's nothing the matter with having a safe space to vent, you know, and be like, every parent, I don't care who you are, I have 4 children and I love my children. Parenting is really life lessons
Yeah,
forever.
but sometimes you want to hurt them.
But it's like you would really be a
It's part
liar
of
if
it.
you
It's
said
true.
that you were. No, it's fine. It's true. You'd be a
I
liar if
believe
you
it.
said that you like never got annoyed.
I believe
So
that.
if you have an opportunity, as we do today, to be able to make $1 off of that by writing a book that expresses the sentiments that at least one point in time, every parent who's honest has ever felt, would you please go to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, I'm not
It's
mad.
just putting in words what we
Putting
thought.
in words and being, you know, business minded.
But also making sure that this is something that's between parents and not something that you put upon the kid.
Yeah, but how,
Yeah.
but you know, it's like, you know, you really have like a closet full of like all the parent
you gotta
little parody
hide it.
books.
You gotta
Gotta
like get
hide
parenting book porn.
You gotta hide it. And you can hide it near the wine.
Segue.
So, yeah, there you go. So speaking of wine, this is our buy of the week. They are wine time bars. And these bars have they're supposed to be healthy. I don't want to say candy bars, because
Ooh,
it's not
that
really
one has
candy.
dates
but
in
If it's
yeah,
chocolate,
here,
it's
we have,
candy.
I want you guys to taste them while we talk about it. There's
Okay.
chocolate raspberry, and there's rich dark chocolate.
Who wants what?
So everybody's got, you can choose.
Okay.
But,
I like dates and
so
all.
these bars are dark chocolate,
dates.
and they
What's that? You don't like
contain.
dates?
I don't know how
Got it all worked out. They contain.
See how girls get when chocolate is around?
It's
chocolate and wine together.
Obsessed.
What's better than that?
chocolate and what?
Well, yeah, it contains 50. It contains the equivalent of 50 glasses of red wine.
So I'm
As
not
far
gonna
as
get
the
drunk when I'm.
resveratrol, you won't get drunk. There's no alcohol.
darn.
Well, there's a very, very tiny,
So that means
tiny
it's
amount
good
of
for
alcohol.
the wrinkles and all that,
Yeah,
right?
it's supposed to be good for
Nice.
like a whole bunch of stuff.
Gout.
Your heart, wrinkles, your good skin, helps
really
helps
good.
with your skin. It's high in
my
fiber.
gosh, that's
It's
yummy.
gluten free. Cholesterol free. It's low in sodium. It's vegan.
It's vegan.
So yeah, it's supposed to be good for you, and it's not bad.
This
It's
stuff
pretty
is
good.
prether good.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just like chocolate so much it doesn't matter. No, I really like this.
Oh my God, my mother my mother loves wine. Like, we go to the house and she has like a gallon of wine.
Millie's
Yeah.
mom sloshing around the house.
Yes, my
your mom to call
mom
me.
is
We can hang out.
She is a wine lover. Like, anything for gift, get mama wine. She'll be happy.
You know what's in the box downstairs. And
That's why she has no wrinkles. She's 50 something. I won't say anything, but she looks awesome. And everybody says she still looks the same. But I was like, it's the wine.
So you should add some of those to your mom's
preservative.
stocking this
You
year. for
absolutely
Christmas.
right.
Those are pretty awesome.
These are delicious.
Raspberries,
Yeah,
good.
so we like
is
those.
really
Wine
good.
bars get thumbs up from us, I think, right?
This is a
Yeah.
big highlight for the girls. Anti-aging.
Yes, anti-aging, antioxidants.
So definitely look into that. That's winetimebar.com, and you can purchase the bars from them there.
This is good.
Also, speaking of health, our Western Mass Women's Magazine, currently we have our health issue on newsstands, and then December 1st is our holiday issue. We're still working on our holiday gift guide, so if you have any ads out there that you're interested in having a part of the magazine, you can go to westernmasswomen.com, or you can give us a call at 413-888-4019. And also, just to let you guys know, and our viewers know as well, we have a Sassy Girl blog on the website. It's kind of geared towards our 20-somethings, but I mean, anyone can kind of get some tips from it. It's a great little blog on fashion, hair, and makeup tips. Western Mass Women is excited to announce that we have partnered with The Confident Woman. It's a local stylist group, and if you go to Facebook, you can find out a little bit more information about them, and you can also purchase jewelry, handbags, and fashion. So I think that's
Millie,
yeah, that's
good?
fun. So we'll have to have them on the show at some point. Also, they're going to be a contributing writer in our magazine, Western Mass Women magazine. So definitely check them out and check out some of the things they have to offer on Facebook. Just search for The Confident Women. And thanks again for joining us for another edition of In My Opinion, and we will see you next time.